What's going on YouTube? As you can tell, I have a very new setup here that I'm going to test out. So today I'm going to be going over Cover Your Kingdom, which is a standoff, or I guess I would say a standalone experience similar to Cover Your Assets by Grandpa Beck's games. There are a lot of different things in this game that I would say make it a very unique game all around, but of course, you know, the like general mechanics are there. You build pairs via your hand, the discard pile, and you steal cards, so it's still a very interactive game. Some of the cards that you will see, as you can tell, look pretty unique here. You know, so a couple things to notice here that's very different from Cover Your Assets is this symbol here. Now if you look over on the table here, the symbols are mountain, and I believe that's field or rivers or something. Each card has a symbol that they are only allowed to go to when you build that pair. So the Pegasus will go to mountains, and the Cyclops will go to mountains, the Hentar can go to mountains, or so forth. And it's really neat that way because now you're building two types of cards. Now throughout the game it's very similar. You know, you're drawing cards and you're playing pairs, whether you could find something in the discard or not, but a couple of the key differences now are going to be specialty cards. I pulled a couple out here. We have the Serby Russell Terrier, which may be used in place of any other creature card, so a nice little wild card, and the Spydra, which counts as 2 cards when defending. You know, back in Cover Your Assets, if somebody tried to steal something from you, you had to play like a wild or the similar card. Well, now there's certain cards that you can use in replace of that. I mean, of course, these are like the gold and the silver, but they do much more than Cover Your Assets did. You know, here's another one right here where you can remove atop another player's stack from the game. So this game is definitely a lot more interactive than it was before. And I think not only that, but also the theme helps with making this game a lot more user-friendly for families. You know, what kid's gonna want to play with assets when it comes to like sports cards and such? I mean, you know, it's great to become a millionaire that way. In my opinion, I enjoyed the game, but I love this theme. I mean, I've always been a huge nerd for fantasy. So seeing this now and looking at all these cards and just being like, man, I can't wait to play with this. I mean, especially too is the number system is so much smaller than like the hundreds we were working with. And what's great too is you don't have to continuously play through this huge pile of cards in order to get 1,000,000 points. It's you know, you run through the deck all the way, and then whoever has the most points at the end of that is the winner. So it's a lot more simplified in like a fantastic way, right? And the artwork, I think, is probably the selling point. When I initially saw this game, I was like, man, this artwork is fantastic. It's punny, it's quirky, it makes sense. And reading the rule book too, you know, you can tell there's a lot of work that went into the theme and creating the immersion, replacing a lot of the cards, which, you know, I talked to I believe Jeff about this, is, you know, replacing words like player and card for words that are more like fantasy to make it really like integrated, and I love that a lot. I can see this coming to my table a lot more often than Cover Your Assets did, which again was a great game. It's just it wasn't appealing to my game group. This now is super easy, super exciting to look at, and I think the special cards really add to the experience. I believe this is on Kickstarter June 4th, which currently to me is tomorrow, but we'll see when this video comes out. Definitely give it a check out, and, you know, let me know what you think if this is a game that you are interested in. Thank you for watching.